It's the day before opening day, and we're just walking to each blind, putting our orange out and starting the heaters inside, make sure everything's good. The locks on the door aren't frozen, and so far they're not too bad. This one was a little frozen, but we got a lighter to it and heated it up, so we're good now. I think it's supposed to snow all night, so tomorrow morning it's going to look like this. All right, it's opening morning. Jim's all set. He's going to be the first one out there in the stand. Yeah. All right, everyone else is still getting ready, and we'll be in the stands in a couple minutes. All right, good luck. All right, now Justin and Jay, they're heading out. They're going to sit together for the first morning. All right, good luck, guys. My setup here. I'm glassing through the binos here, and I got the phone scope camera on the spotter, and it's just now light enough to where the cameras can see. But out this window, right to the left of Jay and Justin, along the ditch line, there was 2 deer, and they walked right along the ditch there. And then all the way out on the back of the wood line, there was like 5 deer back there. I think it was all does. Well, it's now 10 o'clock, and we haven't had any deer come out to the field except for the ones that were out first light. Since they ran off up there into the woods, I think they're bedded down right over there, but nothing else has come out. We'll just keep watching. Okay, well, Jim, you got your shot right here, right out in front of the blind, had a buck, and he took a frontal shot, right?
Yeah, dead in the chest.
He hit him in the chest, but the deer is limping, and the deer made it all the way down the field and into the woods. So we waited it, we gave it a little bit, at least a half hour, 40 minutes. This is blood splatter here, coming down. All down through here, and he made it right across our road. This is where we can't mess it up. We gotta. Oh yeah, here you go.
So
Look, see, there's bone.
We have a piece of bone here.
Save that. Save that so we can analyze it. But to me, that spray goes.
It's still spraying.
It's still spraying. Hit that big light too. Now look, this is what we want to follow, his tracks.
Oh look, spray here.
A little bit there.
He did something.
Now it's 2. Look, it's like gimpy because
something happened here.
He's
dragging.
Yeah.
He's dragging.
It's not a drag mark. Oh, so now it's going to get difficult.
He stopped here.
All right, this is good. This is good news. That is good news. And I'm guessing he's that way. It's still spraying in between. I see all the, like, see this?
Yeah.
These million little things. That's all. There's a big drop there. You see? That's all spray. Yep.
More spray.
On the left side now. That's the left side. Oh, he's bleeding. All right. Oh, he did a circle. Look, he did a circle.
Around this tree.
Look at this. That's good blood. He came this way. Is it this way or that way? Here, stay here. Stay here. When you look at where? Oh, right here. Yeah, he's this way. Oh, right on this branch. Look. But see, this thorn, it's low hit. It's low. There's some blood. Right here. See it? Right there. No. He stumbled here. Look, he's stumbling here. On the log. On the left log. Right there. There's some blood here. He laid down right there. Look. He laid down. That's good. He laid down right there. It's his leg. See the long? But look, it's on that side too.
It's bleeding everywhere. So there's more of the, that's it cleaned off.
I think it's a leg bone.
Because that's not a lot.
All right, so
There is
that. Try to look ahead of you there. There's blood. All right, it's the morning of day 2. Oh, we got deer running out there. Morning of day 2 and just those. I think there was like 6 or 7 out here. Now there's 3. No bucks yet. All right, it's the end of the second morning. You can see here comes Jim. He's coming down now out of the stand. It's cold. It's snowy. The wind's blowing. And we just had some does out here today. No bucks.
So,
What? Like what?
I said, so.
He's starting the story with
Start
so.
the story with so. I said, hold on.
This is the end of the second morning. This is Sunday morning, and you saw the video footage. We were out. Jim had a shot yesterday afternoon at a giant, the biggest buck on the property. Like, this is a wall hanger. This sucker was huge, and I don't know. Jim could tell his story. What happened yesterday?
So yesterday in the afternoon, we had 2 does come over from the blind out front. They came running across the field over to me. There was 5 doe that started coming down that trail. So I was watching them. I saw them looking back. They filtered into the field. I looked back with the binos again, and then there was a buck, and he was pretty big. His rack was as wide as his ears. So I instantly put the binos down. I grabbed my gun and I put it dead on his chest. So he was facing me. In the past with the big deer, I was waiting for a perfect shot. It never came and the deer got away. So I think they've been getting ran around a little bit. So I didn't want them to have a chance to
Spook
and run away, and he leaves with them.
Okay.
So he was facing me.
How far?
160 yards maybe.
Okay.
So I put it on his chest. I was kind of shaking a little bit. I told myself to calm down. And when I took the shot, I must have dropped it as I was shooting, and I think I hit his leg instead of his body. So he had blood, tracked it down forever.
Never found him. The blood just wore out on us last night.
Just went out.
We were out there with flashlights looking all over the place, and we gave up on it. We decided that it wasn't a mortal wound. He wasn't bleeding to death, and the blood filtered out to where it was just a speck of blood. It wasn't, we weren't following a solid blood trail. It was just a speck, and then it kind of was like disappearing, and it was all over. The deer was all over it. So we better just write this off as a loss or a wounded buck with a broken leg or something.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. It was a giant, so.
Big. He definitely was big.
We did try. We put a good effort in, all of us. We all were out there with flashlights and headlamps all night.
Yep.
Looking for that deer, and it looked good at first. It really looked good, but I think that was just the initial blood of like the broken leg or whatever it was.
It's so cold out.
Yeah, it was freezing. And then where the deer went, there was so many deer tracks and rabbit tracks and stuff. Yeah. Oh, this is what we found. This is Jim's buck for the year. That's what we found mixed with the blood, and we think that's a piece of leg bone. Yeah.
So yeah,
you can see the bone marrow in the middle there. So it's.
I feel bad on that one. He's out there running around, jacked up.
All right, Sunday afternoon, guys. Jim had to go home. He's got work tomorrow, Monday. So these guys are going out, and we're going to try something different. You're going to head all the way to the back, the field behind the woods back there, where I was last night, where all the little bucks were coming out, and they're going to try that now because we walked all over this stuff looking for the wounded deer. So we think this might be burned out for the night. We're not sure, but back in the woods, way, way, way back there, there's another field. So that's where they're heading. All right.
We'll give it a shot.
Yep. Good luck. And I think it's only like 2 o'clock, and way out there in the back where Jim was hunting, you can see that there's a deer way out there. And it's funny because look at it eating the brassicas. It's actually pulling the grass up. That's the only green around right anywhere. Right back there where he is. That and this strip right here in front of the house. But that's why they're coming off all these hills. It's the only green around in this valley right here. Well, shooting hours just ended 5 minutes ago. I mean, you could still see out there to shoot, but of course, a buck just walked right out in the food plot in front of the house here. That's him on the. This is the Sawarski, so the Sawarski can pick up more light. I mean, he's not a wall hanger, but it's a legal buck, and he's probably, I don't know, 70 yards right in front of the house here in the food plot.
They said 3 to 6 inches.
All right, I'm on my own now. Everybody had to go home. had to go back to work. So today's Monday, third day of rifle season, Monday afternoon. So I'm gonna hunt the same field that all the does were coming out to last night. And the plan is hopefully some buck somewhere caught up to those does last night. And this evening, when they come out to the field, he'll just follow them into the field. But you can see all the snow we got. The fields are completely covered in snow. So I don't even know if the does are gonna come out here anymore. They'll literally have to kick through the snow to eat. So we'll see what happens. That little deer standing next to the deer target right there. That metal deer target out there attracts, it's like a deer decoy. Even though it's a target, it's kind of funny. I've had bucks come across the field before and walk right to that deer target and sniff that deer target. This deer, he might actually smell it. He might go up and touch it. There he goes. Putting out a little deer scent. And I'm gonna get up the stand here. Got about a foot of snow on top of what we already had. It's beautiful out here. The two little does were out there earlier, pulling around the field in the middle of the day. Looks like somebody probably shot their mom. They're on their own right now. So they're coming out. They're coming out to the field, so maybe the other ones will too. We'll give it a try. Well, that's the end of the deer season. No deer. We had a shot at a big one. I don't walk around up on the mound. I mean, I could spot and stalk, but I would do that somewhere else. I wouldn't do it here because I want them to live here on our hill, so I don't chase them off of here. So they're good for the year. That's it. I'm going to fill up the feeders and everything, and all the cameras are up and running. We'll see what bucks survive this deer season, and maybe we'll do some shed hunting and find some nice sheds out here. But